I've been having these divine mystical experiences, but I want to demystify this because it's actually part of it is a physical process, right? And ever since I've been taking the Pineal Clear, everything has been shifting for me, but I've also been in a state of meditation and prayer, really working on my energetic practices and my spiritual practices. My channels have been open. I can feel that there's been a deep cellular release of the past. And you guys probably all notice it too. All the content that I'm sharing is very different. I'm not engaging with my GoFundMe in the same way because I'm not willing to perpetuate victim consciousness and hold myself in sickness to continue to make money, to continue to receive funding. And even while I still need funding for treatments in Texas, I'm not willing to compromise my well-being in order to do that. Big spiritual shift and awakening became realized for me 2 weeks ago when I wanted to continue to engage with GoFundMe, and it just didn't feel right. And it felt like I had upgraded in my consciousness. Like on a conscious level, I feel healed already, but the body takes time to align with that belief and that new reality. And I feel like the eclipse really catapulted me into that. I had a lot of grief and a lot of release. And at the same time, while I'm going through this awakening and this awareness and this like shift in consciousness, the Pineal Clear comes into my life. And this is all about decalcifying and opening up your pineal gland. And then at the same time as well, the Kundalini comes into my field again, and I'm researching it and I'm exploring how to actually use breath work to bring the spinal fluid up the spine to awaken the pineal gland. So it's all happening all at the same time. And we don't all have time to do these kinds of energetic practices, at least on the level that I've been doing it. It's been like full time for me because it's so important that I prepare my cells, my consciousness, my spirit, my mind, my emotions, and even my beliefs. It's so important that I align all of that with the surgery. And so it's been like a full-time thing for me. But for those of you that don't have that kind of time to just sit in prayer and meditation for whatever hours on end or every single day, the Pineal Clear is something that you can experience by decalcifying the pineal gland. You can have more of these states of awareness and awakening. And I think that is the most important thing for us, to be open and so that we can be sovereign, right? And it's not just the brain that we want to clean up and detoxify, but it's also our gut health. A lot of people online will say like our gut is our second brain, but I disagree. And more research is coming out that our gut is actually our first brain. So our brain is just like gray matter, and it's waiting for the signals, the electrical impulses, which actually come from our gut. Our gut is what signals messages for the brain to carry out all of these instructions, right? And in our gut is where all of our neurotransmitters are created too. So that's like all your serotonin, your dopamine, your oxytocin, like major important things that signal messages to the brain. Then the brain receives it and then it responds. And so it's really important that we're taking care of our gut health, because it is the center of our manifestation, right? And then also taking care of detoxing the brain and decalcifying the pineal gland, because that's also the center of our manifestation, and we want to connect these two. I want to share my key things that I take in the morning for gut health and for brain health specifically. I take a lot of foods, a lot of superfoods, a lot of tinctures, and a lot of herbs and supplements like that have really benefited and supported me in getting off of all my medication and facilitating my awakening to the point now where I'm ready for the surgery, and I've upgraded in my awareness and in how I interact with the world. So brain and gut health is super important. The first thing, obviously, is the Pineal Clear. This has so many incredible things in here designed to decalcify your pineal gland. Things that calcify the pineal gland: glyphosate, fluoride, chemicals and toxins in the air, GMOs that are in our food, pharmaceutical drugs. I mean, the list goes on and on. Any kind of thing that's not meant to be in your body is going to calcify your pineal gland. One specifically for the brain. Then I recommend the Apothecary. Okay, this is organic tart cherry. This actually helps your brain detox at night, and that's super, super important, okay? It also supports your sleep and your melatonin levels. So does the Pineal clear. And the melatonin in your body is actually super, super important for all other functions in your body, in your endocrine system, in your hormone function, and even in your sovereignty and your awakening, okay? So these are really, really important. And then the ionic elements, these are trace minerals. This helps with your brain function and the absorption of your nutrients. We just don't have the same amount of trace minerals in our food today. Even if you're buying organic, it's stripped of a lot of nutrients, and we're already having absorption issues because, let's face it, most people have leaky gut because of all the shit that's put in our food. We need these vital trace minerals to function optimally, to absorb our nutrition, for things to fire the way they're supposed to. So this is really great for brain health as well. And I always put this in my drink. And then we've got the Super Amino 23, super important for me. This is like first thing in the morning, I take this, it's pure protein. It gives amazing mental acuity, brain function. Like if I'm having a migraine or brain fog, it relieves it right away. It's basically pure and straight protein that gives you energy for free because you don't have to digest it. It's already digested. This was formulated for coma and cancer patients and people who have tubes in their stomach and they can't eat. It's so that you can build muscle without actually working out, so they don't experience muscle atrophy, people in comas. And honestly, like my strength game and my workout game has majorly improved since taking these. It's been 4 years and I don't go a day without taking 10 of these. I take 5 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon. Major mental focus. Like, it's incredible. My body is just strong, and it helps to also like cut poor cravings because you're getting straight protein, and when you have the right amount of protein, then your cravings go down. So it's just a really easy way to support your gut health and eat healthier without actually having to will yourself to do that. So there's 2 more things. Biomedic. Okay, the Biomedic, this is gut health right here. This is what we use to detox GMOs and glyphosate. And glyphosate is sprayed on all our food. If you're buying any boxed food, there's glyphosate in it 100%. Glyphosate basically diminishes your immune function. It makes holes in your gut lining. It destroys your absorption capabilities, or it diminishes it significantly. Glyphosate is directly linked to autoimmune and inflammatory issues in the body, depression. I mean, so like when you start actually healing, repairing your gut by detoxing glyphosate, your body will naturally heal itself. It will repair the gut lining, right? When we start to do that, we improve our absorption. We start getting those vitamins and minerals. Our depression lifts. We have clarity of mind. We're able to think more clearly. We're able to be more sovereign. That's what happened to me. And I've not skipped a day of this Biomedic in 4 years. It's changed my life. It lowered my c-reactive protein. I got off of 7 addictive medications. It helped me to get through steroid withdrawal. I mean, the whole reason why I am where I am at this juncture in my life with the answers and solutions that I have in front of me is because of the Biomedic and the superfood nutrition that has awakened my gut and my brain health. Finally, Revive It All. Okay, this was formulated for Alzheimer's patients. It helps us connect those synapses in our brain. You know, with Alzheimer's patients, these connections aren't happening anymore, right? And this helps to repair that, to reverse that. I love Revive It All on days where I feel a lot of brain fog, or I have a meeting or a long drive, or where I can't find my words. Like, you ever have days like that where you go to the kitchen and you're like, why the hell did I come here? What did I come here for? Or you just can't remember your friend's name. I have days like that, okay? That's inflammation in the brain, the connections, the wiring, the synapses, it's just not coming through. And that happens when you have inflammation in your body. And so I'll just take 3 of these, and right then and there, it's like my thoughts are flooding in. My thoughts are super organized. I have super mental acuity. I can drive, focus, like traffic doesn't bother me. I'm super clear on the road. Meetings are super smooth. Like, I can get through the day. Any kind of pressure is relieved in my head. So I don't take it every single day, but when I have days like that, I definitely take 3 of these in the morning. So these are all the things that I recommend for your brain and your gut health. These are all herbs. They're all fruits, vegetables, and proteins. These tinctures right here, okay, trace minerals. This is all organic tart cherry. This gut health is fulvic, humic and fulvic acid, pre and probiotic with a formulation to remove GMOs. And the Pineal Clear has incredible things in here. Okay, it's got organic haritaki fruit, organic Irish sea moss, organic chaga, mycelia, organic turmeric root, and shilajit extract. This stuff is potent for awakening, you guys. So it's that simple. I just make my green drink. I always have Power Shake and barley greens. Barley greens detoxes the liver. My detox of my liver is lifelong because there's just been so many drugs and medications, just lifestyle, everything, right? So I'm always keeping my liver health in check. And I put all my tinctures in here, and then I take my supplements. So I have 3 Revive It All pills, 5 super amino protein tablets, and 2 of the Biomedic gut repair. And it's that simple. I drink this in the morning. I feel like Superwoman. I'm ready for the day. My shit cravings are down. My mental health is amazing. My gut health is in check. And everything after this first ritual in the morning is easy peasy because I did it all. I did everything I needed to do. Even if I don't feel like working out, after taking these, I feel like working out. This is real sustained energy, okay? And this is gut health and mental health. I recommend this for everybody.